And you heard what we said. Let's go. It is the one, the only. And I'm lying because it's a couple of podcasts with this name. I did the research. I had to carefully name my shit on YouTube for it to not be like somebody else's shit. But either way, like I said, the one and the only, because we're the only ones that do it like this. Literally, podcast for the people. What's good, people? Welcome, welcome, and as always, 3 times. Welcome to the show. You see it. We in the building. KP, your boy Rob Riley Vanilli.
Rob Riley
Vanilli. It's a tongue. How do you say that shit? I don't even know how to say it correctly. That was insane.
Is all right. Quick.
Rob Vanilli.
Rob Vanilli. There we go.
All right, there we go. Because I'm so used to saying Rob Riley really on muscle memory. That's what I say. Like, so that threw me off. I had a small mental moment. My apologies. We're back. What's going on, everybody? Been a couple weeks. That kind of been the pattern throughout the summer, every other week. Not because I don't love y'all, but because I got to keep my sanity as well as bring this program to y'all. So we got, if it start driving me crazy, then we'll just try again next week. That's just where I'm at with it, y'all. That's not personal at all. I hope you don't take it personal. If you do, I understand that too. I didn't even promote. Nobody on Instagram knows I'm having this show tonight. I didn't promote nothing. This is where I'm at. Like, I just told the guys we was jumping on, put an invite on Facebook, and kept it pushing. Awful is what I am. Absolutely terrible. But guess what? Here we are. Me and Rob Really Vanilli. Left will be here at some point. Left's having life problems. We don't, we ain't gonna get into specifics of everything that's going on in Left's life.
Problems. I like that.
Left is having a life issue, and that's okay because these things happen. These things absolutely happen. But me and Rob gonna hold it down up until the brother arrives, and beyond that, because we still gonna be here. So I want to get into the pre-show title that I put. Moments long forgotten. Okay, so last time we were here, we had like 3 very high-level topics to discuss, and because of that, and the time crunch, I realized afterwards in post-show edit and looking at my notes and all that we didn't talk about the Alabama brawl. Like, we never brought that discussion to this platform. And it's just too many good jokes in there for us not to go back. So, while I understand that it's not current news and it is not the most recent thing to have happened, we're going to get into it, y'all. We are going to get into it. But, yeah, my man's got the, you know what I mean? Let him know, you know what I mean? Flipping the trucker hat, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, man. It was an extremely wild situation, man.
Love it.
We're gonna do things in proper fashion and in proper form. Because even with us missing that, we gotta start the way we always start, and that is with hot takes, as always. First off, before I even get into hot takes, let me tell y'all a little trick that the brother Rob Riley really taught me right before we went live. This man just knows all sorts of good. You see that good, clean lighting around me right there, man? You see all that? Instagram, everybody else, you see that? Look, the light in my room ain't even on. This nigga got the ring light. I angled it, and I just flooded my area with light. It is nothing happening on the other side of the lights right now. And I did not look, and I don't care if you laugh at me, all y'all photographer motherfuckers, you should have known. I don't know shit. Clearly I don't know shit. And that's okay, because I know somebody who knows shit. So fuck all y'all who laughing. I don't care. I know somebody who knows shit, and I just got taught a really cool lighting and camera trick, and I am going forward going to use it in that fashion because it's just a clean look. But either way, hot take, Rob Riley really. Hot take, bro. What's on your mind, man? How you feeling?
I'm actually good. My hot take is be mindful of your breath situation when you are in close proximity to people this past week. Also, be mindful of your COVID status because I heard some people hawking and coughing, and then they want to get close, and I'm like,
telling someone to be mindful of their breath status is just wild.
Listen,
that is an insane statement. Like, no, I want you to be aware of your breath
status. Just the status. Like, just
my
go.
Nigga, like, what?
Look, cup it in. So you cup it so that the trajectory of the air can get up, so you can smell.
Oh man, like,
see, it's simple. It's simple science, right?
Right.
You blow
it's
the
a
bomb,
formula.
It comes up with the curve.
Right. Oh, that's about 3 feet. That's about like you gotta like judge it. Like if it hits you, jump. That's about 6 feet. I want to stay away from this nigga. Give him some room because I don't feel comfortable with. That's wild. That's a wild ass assessment process.
I love people, right? And I love to talk to my folks, especially if they're coming out to something that I'm having or I'm doing or whatever. I love y'all, but be mindful of your breath situation. Like your whole breath status got to be at least like give me like a good 85%. I'll take 85%. My breath be hot sometimes. So
listen.
I know how to
nobody bat 1,000, my nigga. Nobody's out here batting perfect. No, you're not shooting 100% on breath. I don't give a fuck who you are. Don't you lie. I don't care. Everybody had a breath moment. Yes. None of y'all shooting 100% on breath baskets. I promise you. Because I don't see you niggas.
Breath baskets.
None of you niggas is shooting 100% at all. Nowhere. Stop lying.
Fucking breath baskets. Somebody come get them. Hold on, let me throw the signal. Come here. Somebody come get them.
Yeah, no. Listen, man. All I'm saying is that breath proximity, just the way you put it,
yes,
it's just it has so many funny moments to it. That was perfect. No, I get that. Really, watch like y'all know what y'all had for lunch. That's what I'm trying to say. Like you know what you had for lunch, and you know what you did after you had whatever you had for lunch, and you know whether or not it was effective in cleaning that situation up. Stop fronting. It's disrespectful to me and to the people that love you. Don't do that shit. I agree with Rob. As I'm sitting here thinking about it, it just pissed me off. Like, it just made me mad that it's even happening like that.
And still, it's like, we're adults. At least the people that I'm around, we're all adults, right?
Right.
You should know, just is a quick this. Ha. It's a quick that. That's it. That's the picture. Put your shit in the pitcher's position, right? I mean,
no, your high had me crying. You sound like the New Zealand boys, like the.
That's all you need. I'm sorry. That's all you need. And I love everybody. I love y'all equally until I hate you. But
man,
damn.
It is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I mean? It ain't nothing nobody can do about that.
Nah.
That's absolutely hilarious. My hot take. Y'all know I love Twitter, and we'll be back on Twitter at some point before we leave here today. But y'all know how I feel about Twitter. Twitter's my jam, as the old heads would say. But it's always like wild, weird battles on Twitter to me. And here's what I need y'all all. This is my hot take, as stated, based on a tweet that I'll get into more detail later. How come every time you stop fucking your baby mom or your baby dad, all of a sudden they the worst person ever? But when he was raw dogging you to the gods and busting in them cheeks,
raw dogging you to the gods,
like all the way to heaven, bitch, and back. He was not all these things. But now that he's not with you anymore, you on social media telling the world how trifling of a person he is.
Crazy.
Now, wait a minute. What I want to say about that is this, and it worked both ways because dudes do it too. Trifling baby mom, this and that, the bitch can't cook, take care of her home. Bro, y'all together for 4.5 years. You knew that girl for 4.5 years. I came to your crib 6 times. You love that bitch. Don't lie to me. Like, don't do that. Like, I don't like that shit, yo. Like, I don't like that shit. I mean it from the bottom of my heart. I hate it. Why you going to sit up, get on here and act like something that like, stop bashing the people you love on social media, because when y'all get back together, you look crazy. If y'all don't get back together, you still
look crazy.
Crazy. You still look crazy. Like, you can't be with a motherfucker for a dozen years and then they dick little when y'all break up. You stupid. You like little dick. Just say that. Don't say. It's like, I don't know. Am I tripping? Like, because what y'all niggas don't know is her pussy stink. Well, bro, wait a minute. You got 3 kids with this woman. Let's talk. You got a kink, apparently. Like, that's what this is. You turning it into something different because you thinking that you getting off, and you making yourself look wild out in these streets.
Look absolutely nuts.
Like, I don't get it. Like, don't get it twisted. It took some maturity to get to some of those, you know what I mean? Some of those moments. Oh shit, he got the name today. Wait a minute. Hold up, y'all. Whenever he's Pastor Gavassier, Pastor Gavassier has come on this program before. So
that's awesome.
That if he's Pastor Gavassier, he might have something on his mind. Couple minutes late, but always on time. Good brother Left, aka Pastor Gavassier in the building. What's up, Left?
The Lord has allowed me to be here on today. On today. So
you ain't Baptist. You ain't been in a Baptist church if you don't understand on today. Like, what?
Amazing.
You mean today? No, I mean on today. I said what the fuck I said.
Right.
I said what I explicitly said. You can't say that when you're pastor.
Right. Pastor Gavassier. Right. Well, welcome to the program, Pastor Gavassier.
Lessons.
I just finished my hot take. Stop bashing people you fucked for years on the internet because y'all ain't fucking no more.
Right.
It's weird.
Because you've been over their house 6 times. That's crazy right there.
All I'm saying is you love that girl. I don't go to people's house. If I go to your house a bunch of times and then you talking crazy about that bitch later, I'm going to look at you crazy because if I went to your house, I believed in your relationship. That's all I'm saying. Like, if I went to your crib, I thought it was going to work.
Mm-hmm. I can see that.
That's all I'm saying. So, with that being said, when you're not with that woman no more, act right, bro. Act right. Because she wasn't dirty when you was hitting.
Nope. Back wasn't big or nothing.
None of that. None of that crazy shit you talking was prevalent or true.
None of that.
So,
I mean, top might not have been sloppy, but you know.
Listen, I'm not telling you that everything was perfect. I'm not even telling you that what you're saying isn't a valid thing. But don't try and air a nigga out when you tolerated that shit for a decade or whatever it is. Like I said, if you was with a nigga for a month and then all right, whatever. That was 30 days. You got up out of there. Yeah. But I'm talking about these niggas that be with motherfuckers, had families, all kinds of shit, and now you disparaging this man with TikTok soliloquies and shit.
Hey yo,
giving dissertations.
Listen,
when this nigga's like, come on, man.
I got friends on Facebook that completely defile whoever they used to deal with. I done seen stories on Facebook that if I knew who dude was, I would look at him differently. Like,
damn,
that's wild.
You let her do that? You let her do that
is crazy.
Wow.
You let her do that is wild.
Let her do that?
I don't think I need to say no more on that.
No, you absolutely don't. That's wild right there.
Yo, niggas, we are judgmental as fuck.
Yes.
But in a way that make you want to fight. Like we do shit like a nigga, like women are judgmental so bluntly into like, bitch, why would you say that? What the fuck is you talking about? Why would you do that? We be like, I don't know about that shit, bro. Like, what? I know that couldn't have been me though. Like that kind of shit. That's the shit we do. we go right at your manhood like, oh, you a bitch, because that wouldn't have happened to me, punk motherfucker. Like,
wouldn't let that shit happen to me though.
Yo. And it's
that way he needed a tip from that man, and he still like,
yeah, like shit be wild. Like when I say like chicks be airing dudes out, like, yeah, you know, you sitting up here talking like you all gangster, but you wasn't talking all gangster when whoop was happening. You was like, yeah. Like,
if you let a girl whoop you and then get to talking crazy,
if you let her whoop,
you wild as shit for that.
First of all, you let her whoop you.
Yeah,
that's
like from the
real in a row. Like, no.
Oh, shit, yo. That's crazy. Hot take, brother Pastor Gavassier. What's on your mind?
G's up, hoes down. Oh my gosh. I just hate dumbass questions. I hate dumb questions that have simple fucking answers to them. Like, the general public does not know what common sense is.
Okay.
The general public does not know what common sense is. They do not use the facilities that was given to them by God in order to make great decisions. I posted on my Facebook earlier that somebody asked me, was this bus the 90 bus, when it clearly states on the destination sign
that this bus,
Route 90 to Norristown Transportation Center. Why are you asking me that question? It don't go nowhere. Like it can't go anywhere else. We're at one end. You know, we at Plymouth Meeting Mall. It don't go nowhere else other than towards Norristown Transportation Center. So why are you asking me what bus this is? And I'm the only bus out here? No, this is not no bus, homie.
Yeah, this is not a bus at all.
It's a space shuttle.
I've been working the slave. Yeah.
Yeah, so common sense ain't common.
Heaven knows.
That's my shit.
Love it.
I was listening to that this morning.
Yeah,
every now and then I reach back to the first 3 Kanye albums and think of good times.
Yeah.
This was one of those mornings.
So, I mean, I know that's not really a hot take or whatever, but
it's pretty hot to me. I like it.
Hey,
all right.
Common sense ain't so common. That's a pretty good hot take. I like it.
All right.
Wait, before we go any further.
Okay.
Rob really vanilla. I did it right off the rip. See,
you don't. Never mind. See, you about to keep talking about my business. All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
You was practicing. You was trying to get it right. I was listening. Let me apologize to you, my brother.
For what?
Because I wasn't at the show.
Though plenty and many more. Though I'm playing a camel and a black nativity.
Yeah, I can see that.
Man, I hate the fucking people that I love. Catch that. I hate the people that I love. This nigga said I'm playing a camel in a nativity. I
put a Jay-Z mask and everything. I'm ready.
Yo, now my question on that situation, right?
Yes.
Are you you're playing the whole camel, or are you playing the camel's hump?
From the back half.
This this some good. This camel hump. I want a big box of grease.
Like, oh, this eel. This eel.
He said, I want some good food. Chinese. He's like, this is Chinese food, not soul food.
I ain't no punk bitch. I ain't no punk bitch.
Yeah, I ain't no punk bitch neither. Yeah, that's a classic scene. Rush Hour.
Yeah. Why ain't nobody tell me that the double good fucking popcorn was this fucking good?
Nigga, for $75 a bag, of course.
I'm about to say, double good popcorn is as good as it is expensive.
Yes.
This shit.
It's tasty though. It's a good popcorn. I will agree with that. I don't know what's happening here. That's hilarious. But yes, it's very good popcorn.
It ain't $75 good. It's good.
It's double good, my nigga. Yo.
It might be $35 good if it's double, but it ain't $75 good. No, that popcorn good as shit. Them people in them fundraisers ain't stupid. They know at least if we're gonna charge you $80 a bag, at least let the shit be delicious. I feel like they got that part right. What you? Who am I?
The girls, them sugar.
What we sipping on over there, bro?
Well,
Blanton's?
Yeah, we're gonna finish out this bottle.
You've been sipping on that bottle since your birthday.
Yeah,
Hello.
We're gonna finish out this bottle.
Hello.
Because my ice is circular too, so
Yeah, that's still
That's fancy. That's pinky up shit.
Yeah.
I'm acting like hood right now, being wealthy and shit.
Yeah, wealthy individual. You like expensive leather-bound books and the finer things.
Smell of mahogany.
Yeah, absolutely.
Gotta remember the smell of
This
mahogany.
nigga can afford ice. This is my ice right here.
Bro just got like a mystery water bottle. That's wild.
That's corn liquor in that bottle.
You said corn liquor. Bro was out the sink with it. Oh man. So first things first. Shout out to Tone the promoter. Tone celebrated a birthday last week. Shout out to my guy. Virgo gang. He was the first day. Got it started same day as my man Bean back there. Happy birthday. Rest in peace, Bean. My birthday is 2 weeks from today.
Hello.
2 weeks from this very day.
Hello.
I still don't know how that's going to look yet, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to do the show because why not? What else am I going to be doing? I got to go to work the next day no matter what. That's not going to change. So to get all crazy and out of pocket just to have to get up at 5:30 the next morning just seems wild. Just pure insanity. So I'll get the celebrating on the 15th, 16th, and 17th. But
we're insanity.
Got 2 weeks left for that. Secondly, as Left just alluded to, Rob Really Vanilli, aka Rob Riley Really, aka Rob Riley, aka Robert on your coupon code.
BKA, who the fuck?
Robert was crazy on the coupon code.
Yo, they was like, do you want it to be Rob? No, nigga, put that on there.
Yeah. I need a hard ER.
On there.
No. Well, my man Rob was in 2 plays. He was in Secrets. It could be worse. I did not get to see Secrets. Unfortunately, I was unable to make it back down there for that show because it was on the weekend, and my weekend was just crazy. But I did get to see It Could Be Worse. I'm going to tell y'all, right? You know how you know a nigga, like, and that's your folks, right? Like, so when they tuned up and they serious, you feel that shit with them. But, like, in this particular situation, my man was acting. I'm going to tell you that Rob had a scene that I was so locked in with him, I was about to go to the car, like, we about to fuck this nigga up. Like, shit was about to get heavy out there. My man was acting his ass off. He did his thing, man. Shout out to you. Shout out to everybody in the play. It Could Be Worse. That shit was fire. It was all very serious topics, very real things, shit that is happening every day to a lot of people that most of us can relate to. It was dope. I didn't get to see Secrets, but what Rob said, Secrets was a little lighter, a little more fun, and not as heavy. But I personally, based on the description, I'm glad I got to see my man act, because when I'm telling you, he acted his ass off in this joint. I'm not just saying that because that's my folks, because everybody in there wasn't as convincing as him. That wasn't nice. I see. I always take it too far. I did not have to say that. I apologize, but my point still stands that you
raised you.
Yo.
Does that phrase segment into anything tonight?
You said what?
Does that phrase segue into anything tonight?
What was the phrase? I didn't even hear it.
Who raised you?
Listen, bro. So, like I was saying, Rob, talk to us about the experience. We know we was going at 8:30 all summer because we knew you had practice, and we was doing all that and kept plugging it and was hoping, that people got out to come see it. If you did, great. If not, you missed a great one.
Listen,
but
it's good. It's all good.
After the whole process, talk to us about it a little bit, bro.
We have been. I was contacted in April about getting a possible role on maybe one of the three.
Right.
I read in late April, early May. I got.
Hey, Rob, look at that comment while you talk. I just want you to.
Yo, I appreciate y'all so much for coming through, because y'all got a chance to see me in my element. In May, like I said, I got on the Zooms and I was reading through. And the one play that I actually wanted to be in, which was all like lighthearted, funny, they was like, "Nah, we're gonna see what you got." And they put me in two. They put me in It Could Be Worse, The Secrets. And It Could Be Worse was like I was having a tough time with that character that I had to portray, because it is nothing like me. Because I'm a different person, and they let me shine as
right.
They let me put a little bit of me in some of that stuff, because the script or the actual play wasn't really giving what I wanted to give it. So they gave wiggle room, and especially when that fight sort of fight scene came, and the real me kind of came out. So yeah,
like I said,
brother, flip tables and shit.
Yeah, I was ready. Get the strap, like hold up. We about to air this whole theater out. Who the fuck we home?
It was a beautiful process. Again, I got to tell people stories. I got to speak for people who voices are muted out here in society. I got to get my shit off, my acting shit, to show people that this is not a game for me. Like, I really, really buckle down and do this shit. So it was just a great experience all around. I love all my cast members. I love all the crew members. And I'm looking forward to doing some more stage stuff, because I've been away from stage for so long. I've been away from stage for over a decade, and I have to get back into doing it. I actually went to Parkway, Kev, to do theater, and they cut the program as soon as I got there.
I remember.
Yep.
I definitely remember. That's crazy, man. Well, I tell you what, bro. Like I said, I enjoyed the show thoroughly.
Thank you.
I can't wait to your next one. Shout out Josiah Enterprises. Was it?
Josiah Enterprise. Yep. Thank you.
Enterprise. Shout out to y'all.
Lene,
a banger.
Yes.
Y'all tried to not let me in, but it's cool. We got it together. Had to show a nigga a bank statement, let him know I paid. Like, shit was crazy at the door.
Yeah. That was my mode of thinking, because it was like, oh, we can't find the email. I said, the bank don't lie. I said, hey, Kev. I said, just edit that shit. I showed me the. I said, I'm gonna put this in your face.
So, and that shit was very clear. It was J Enterprise. Like, oh, wait a minute, and then it was like Eventbrite. Like, all right, cool.
Security was securing shit. Security was securing shit.
Yeah, shit. No, I mean, listen, bro. I was like, I didn't get an email, and I'm supposed to get an email for these tickets. I'm looking through my spam, through my junk. I'm like, wait a minute, shit's not good. But we worked it out, man. Either way, I got in the building and I enjoyed the hell out of it. And I can't, like I said, can't wait till your next one. We'll be in the building again to support, bro.
Listen, this is how you know
doing your thing.
This is how you know Kev is family. I'm on stage and I'm doing the thing. We're rehearsing the thing. And my phone is like, I was like, yeah. I said, I'm gonna handle it in like 2.5 seconds. I'm gonna go to the people. So I went to the actual financial department that handles that and was like, no, we got to get my man in because they support me and that's crazy. So I mean, shout out because they worked it out.
No, it was easy money. It was no hassle at all. There was
Right.
no hassle at all. Like all I had to do was take a screenshot on the text and show the same thing on my, and I went right into it. I ain't fussed nothing now. I was like, sis, look, I only got $7 in that motherfucker. Look, here you go. It wasn't no information in there. I felt like she was going to get away with it.
I was real professional with Kel. I was like, hey, look, if it's some things you got to blurt out, you know. He was like, no, I don't care. Boom, here it is.
Hey, no, hey, listen, like I said, if you want that $7.27, have at it, my nigga. Enjoy
that account.
I'm not sure what you're going to get with it. That's why it's still in there. I can't afford to buy anything with it. It's sitting there.
I'm really, like I said, I'm grateful for y'all for coming out. I'm glad y'all got to see what I'm always, talking about when I'm talking about like acting and shit like that, because theater is different. There's no cut. There's no, we'll edit it in post. There's none of that.
You got to get it right every time.
Every time. Like even in rehearsal, we had to get it right almost every time. And once I got the character in my psyche, in my brain, it was really method acting. Because once I got it in, that's when you get to, play with it a little bit and stretch and pull certain parts. So
right.
Yeah. So you wasn't showing up to your regular job in character, was you?
Actually, you know what? This is my this whole creative outlet, creative field. This is my job every day. So when I get in those doors, I was those people. Whoever I had to be. I didn't play with especially the Tommy character. It could be worse. I couldn't play with that because I wasn't connecting to the character.
Yeah, because I didn't want to hear about you being at a basketball game dressed up in a zoot suit like Terrence Howard talking about something without Ray, man. Come on, Ray, man. I didn't want to hear about that. Like, I would have had to look at you differently, you know what I mean? Because I know y'all method actors are different,
Method acting is a wild. It's some wild stories connected to that.
And I'm not, and please, like, I don't want to get it confused, right? I'm not like that deep in where it's like 24/7. I'm walking around as this person and all that. No, but when I get in those doors, in that arena, I turn into that person, so I can lock it in. That way, when we rehearse it, it's smooth. Just boom.
I mean, listen, I respect the craft. I respect the art. Like I've been like, it's something that I don't know that I could do, but also at the same time, something I could probably be really good at.
I think so. I think I have the potential to do it, and that's what motivates me is because I'm like, I look at it as, hey, if I can do it, anybody can do it.
Right.
That's how I see the world like that. And with that shit is like, if you really buckle down, you get into that shit, you'll be into it. There's no out for me. Like I'm in that.
Right.
So my question to you: did you go through any like before now? Like we're not talking about this space now. Like did you go through training in order to get to where you at, or is it just like you put yourself through the paces?
My training is actually experience. And I've been doing plays and shout out to my elementary school music teacher, Ms. Borton. She actually let me at a young age, I was about like 7. She let me write plays and perform stuff and add things and all that. So shout out to somebody who believed in what I was capable of, because that experience kind of drove me forward with everything else.
Okay.
So it is not a certain thing as training, and I've worked with, I've acted against, I've filmed people who went to Stella Adley, or I can't remember the name of the school or whatever, but I know people who went to school for this shit, And when I'm on that same plane with them, it's like you cannot tell the difference. And that's not me tooting my own horn. That's from them. These people.
Nigga, toot your fucking horn, nigga.
I'm gonna just pause that because I feel like we should.
I'm gonna just pause it because
pause. Go ahead, though. Finish.
It's definitely an experience thing.
Yeah, because me personally, acting was something that I wanted to get into. I've been to some auditions before.
Okay.
Obviously, I didn't get the part because
Left, let me tell you.
But I know, like, the Tom Cruise movie War of the Worlds.
Yes.
Auditioned for that. Of course, I didn't get it. Like I was
because you was black, Left. I mean, that's about the, I don't remember seeing a black person in that movie. I'm sorry, but go ahead, continue.
So it was a thing like when I first came home, Kev, you remember me taking them trips up to New York?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like, all right, I was more handsome than I am now. Like I'm kind of bugging right now. More rotund.
This nigga said more rotund. How many times in the day do you get to use the word rotund?
How many times in the day?
Listen, I was waiting for the chance. It was like, boom, there you go.
When was the last time your day blessed you with an opportunity to use the word rotund? God. And you took advantage of that shit? Rotund is great.
Rotund. Portly. You call a person portly, they should fight you. They want to fight you. They should fight you.
You call me portly, I'm gonna punch you in the back of your kneecap. I might fall getting down there, but I'm tying your heart and clipping the shit out your knees. Fuck out of here, nigga.
Damn. Wait a minute. Just quit that. Damn.
I'm giving you the most why me ass woman ever. You call me
why? Like,
yeah.
Oh, Lord, yo, but listen, Left, when I tell you, I've been told a lot of things. I've been told I wasn't tall enough. I've been told I didn't have the right look. I wasn't the right fit. And guess what I did? I didn't pay none of that shit no attention. Mm-hmm. I started making my own content. I started writing my own films. I started writing myself into parts. I started filming my own shit. And guess what? When people saw that, like all the shit that I've done in my acting reel is my productions. Okay. Everything. So when people saw that, they're like, oh man, wow. And then people give you jobs, but you have to, in my opinion, do the shit. Don't let nobody dictate to you what you can't do or what you're not able to do or telling you what you're not fitting into, because there's something for everybody out here. Just like when we see ugly niggas with like bad bit, it's somebody for everybody, something for everybody out here. So I did the work.
That's an amazing analogy. All right. So I mentioned at the top.
My arm, dog. My arm, like so.
What's crazy is, look, right? You ever see like, all right, it'd be cool like when you see like the medium ugly nigga, the nigga who like I'm talking about like the, you know that he know he ugly nigga. That nigga, when you see that nigga with like a 9.5, you like that shit make you burp. You just
the medium ugly nigga.
What the fuck's going on over there? But what's funny is women do that shit way worse than us.
Right.
You let a woman see a man with a woman that she don't think is the quality of the type of woman that man should be with. Oh, they are hell in them situations, bro. My man threw the schmurder.
They be on some shit like this. Yo, I had a conversation with somebody about that type of shit yesterday. Just on the level like, if you fuck with that nigga, I'm not your type no more.
You've lowered the bar.
You dig what I'm saying? And I would hope you would feel the same. Like, because, you know, we having a conversation and a certain person name came up and it was a joke about, you know, me and said person some years ago and them saying that they, you know, I tried to holler at them and I'm like, no, I didn't do that. And
no, I didn't do that.
Never.
And luckily, the person I was talking to was standing right there when the situation supposedly happened. So she like,
these air quotes is wild.
Hey, animal crackers.
Animal crackers. Indeed, that's exactly what that is.
I mean,
finish up.
so she like, Mike tried to holler at me. I remember da. Mike did not try to holler at you. Mike did no such thing.
But you just saying shit. Now, why you over there lying?
I mean,
why you always lying? Why the fuck you lying?
Oh my God. Yeah. Fuck you lying.
That's a classic. That's a classic.
So
that shit a banger to this day.
Yeah. So it was crazy because, like I said, the person I was talking to was right there when the situation happened. It was like, nah, because somebody came to them about it. Like, yeah, but you, if I was you, I wouldn't fuck with me if I tried to holler at her. Cause you gotta have standards.
Yo, like by proxy ugly is insane.
We'd have had Kev's medium ugly. We'd have had Left's by proxy ugly.
By proxy ugly is the name of this episode.
Yo, we are coming out with all new subsets of unattractive people, and I don't like it. This is not where this was supposed to go. Like,
mind you, there is no such thing as ugly. There's just what we find unattractive.
It's perception.
We have our preferences.
There we go.
So for anybody who is feeling the way, the Literally Anything podcast has their preferences.
listen.
Y'all niggas ugly.
You ugly? You ugly.
Fuck that!
And I can do about that. You ugly? You ugly.
Blame your ugly ass jeans. I don't blame me.
I don't have anything to do with that. And I'm not going to try and make you feel better about what God didn't bless you with. The shit that he didn't bless me with. I'm not mad at people who had it. I got the good basket that I got, and I dealt with it. You know what I mean? But you know, I made the best. My lemonade is made, nigga.
My lemonade is made.
Me my lemon. I put my motherfucking lemonade together.
My lemonade is made.
Don't let me.
Don't you want somebody to love? Don't you want somebody to love?
Nah, seriously.
I'm going up to everybody. Look, listen, let me get on the L. I'm going up there. I'm gonna be like the boys that be jumping from car to car. I'm like, hey, my lemonade is made, bitches.
That sounds like some old. I be saying old nigga shit sometimes. That's what it is.
You got gray in your beard.
You got
gray in your beard.
I was saying old nigga shit way before this guy here. This gray is a year old. I've been saying this. I've been talking like this a long time.
GP. That's all GP right there.
Yeah, no.
I
talk like my pops. No, but seriously, like, I'm not going to dim my opinion of a motherfucker because somebody might be offended. Listen, you ugly to me.
Yo,
and it's okay if I'm ugly to you. I know somebody who like it.
I know
just
somebody
like you
like
do.
I know somebody like it.
Yeah. You gotta say it with the ugly ass words. I know somebody who like it. You gotta say it like you smoke 100 packs a day and you got the voice back. I know somebody who like it.
Hey, yo, listen.
You gotta give a man job.
Speaking of pops, right? This is some funny ass shit.
Oh.
So I'm over Pop crib the other day, right? Me and him chopping it up. Mind you, the kids just went back home to their mom.
Okay.
For the school,
right?
Yeah. Right. So
Gang, gang, get rid. No, sorry.
Me and my pop sitting there.
I'll be excited for people when they don't have kids because.
Yeah.
So that's not at all.
Me and my pop talking, right?
These niggas is hard to deal with.
He turned and he looked at the kids, was like, "Damn, son, you ain't had no action all summer." Like,
damn,
son.
Did your dad just give you a coochie assessment? Like, that's wild.
What?
Wow.
I'm like, little do you know, you don't know what you think you know.
Pop said, ain't no way you been busting no nuts. These babies. No! That is the most dad shit to ever say to a son. Yo! You're pussy with these babies in the house. I just...
What you gotta understand is them kids been at your crib at night.
Yo. That is insane. I envision me having that same conversation with one of my kids at some point. How you getting some pussy with all these kids around here? Well, you can't be fucking with these babies. Like, yo, that is insane. I love that, man, bro. I swear I do.
But the funny shit is, like, yo, I was so like, because with that comment, right, it's so close to me being able to say, like, hey, Pop, nigga, I was fucking bitches when you was next door. Like, you was in the next room. I was looking at him.
Here's the thing, right? This is my opinion on that. There's a time when you can have certain conversations about certain things you did as a child with your parents.
Oh, no. I'm not talking about being a child. Me and him shared an apartment before.
Well, see, that's different. Which is weird. Because I still wouldn't tell him that. Like, bro, I was knocking heads off while you was in that motherfucker playing chess on the computer. Like, you were so into your game, you ain't hear them cheeks getting clapped in the next room. Fuck no, I'm not telling him that.
Had them headphones on.
Because if it ever comes to a situation again where y'all gotta live together for whatever reason that guy sees unfit and cruel to fuck with one of y'all, right. The first time you in that room by yourself with a chick, you ain't in there fucking this time, are you? That shit gonna be crazy. And y'all gonna be fighting, you gonna be tussling with that whole nigga.
I pay the bills around here.
No, bro.
Old head. Stop playing with me, old head.
I would pay good money to see that. I'm not gonna lie. That is fucking hilarious. That's very, very funny.
Nick Cannon is hilarious.
Hilarious.
I'm glad he's so goddamn hilarious. Running off with school clothes money. You think this shit funny? I'm broke, nigga. I'm broke.
Nick Cannon.
Yo, that greatest sketch comedy sitcom ever. I'm not gonna have an argument with anybody about it. You can believe what you believe because everybody has the right to be wrong. So, as I stated at the top of the show, a couple weeks ago we had a great show, which we discussed a bunch of things, but somehow or another we left out the epic Black History event, the uprising of Negro pride and love that was the Alabama Riverboat Ball on the Harriet.
Uprising.
Like, no, I'm of course I'm gassing it a little bit, but because we don't take nothing serious. Even the shit that is serious becomes so unserious. Bro, never in my life have I seen the internet move faster than it did with this event. Like, I'll tell you, I was even part of it. I had a whole reel together by the next morning, and a good one too. And that shit take time. Let me explain something to y'all. I want y'all to appreciate these content creators a little bit.
Yeah.
So you get a 30-second clip of content. Cool. You observe it, you love it, you like it, you do what you want. That shit probably took 20 minutes, if not more. If not more, depending on the intricacies of it and what they do with, like, appreciate your content creators, but I digress. There's a boat trying to dock in Birmingham. Is it Birmingham, right? It was Birmingham, right?
Birmingham.
Alabama.
Alabama.
There is a dock worker, employee from the boat trying to clear space on the dock for the boat to, land or dock or port or whatever the fuck the word is. I don't know. Boat people, you know what it is. Fill in the blank. There is a boat with some members of the Caucasus Mountain heritage, and this particular employee is African American. He's politely, as he should, asking them to leave repeatedly over and over again. After some time passes, I think like 40 minutes or some wild shit like that, he proceeds to move their boat himself because, again, he is the fuck at work trying to do his job.
Yes.
The white folks in the boat get out of the boat and then proceed to attack this gentleman who works for the boat. He then creates a moment in Black history by tossing his cap that he had in the air. And what was formerly known as the Bobby Shmurda has to become a nigga need help universe. Everyone everywhere now knows that if you see a black man throw his cap in the air haphazardly straight to the top,
haphazardly,
he is in danger. And other blacks are summoned to come help that black.
They gonna come from Alabama.
The very first black person to see this signal and receive it as such was a young man on the boat who saw the altercation and jumped off of the goddamn boat and swam across to go help this brother in this altercation.
Listen.
From there, shit got goofy. And you've seen the clips. Again, we are revisiting this because we have not in this space, and we have to. Old here with the chair did too much. I'm not going to lie. He's going to jail, and I think he should. Because he did not have to hit that white lady.
He molly-whopped her.
He Linda McMahon the shit out of her ass. He stabbed. Yo.
Devon! Get the chair!
Oh, man.
He hit her from
Angles
angles.
being tabled, but you said chair.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, he did an overhead. He did a side swipe. He hit her with angles, dog.
And that was after he had the ball on the ground with the double tap. The yak. Bap. I was like, whoa.
That nigga was doing the whop with a chair, nigga.
Doing the wop is crazy. No, the three shirtless niggas coming up the dock is another amazing scene from that. That's still my profile picture right now. Like, them niggas look like they was coming right out the Avengers movie. Like,
the best. The best.
If that wasn't fucking Endgame, I've watched that movie several times. That scene looked just like that.
On your left.
The best part of that is the narration of that. Like the chick who was narrating, oh yeah, ain't on your ass now. Like she was cool. Like of all the things we talked about with this, because people were so busy trying to create their own content and put shit over it. She was the best part of the whole. Her narration was gold. Every fucking second of her narrating that is comedy, goddamn gold. And everybody keeps taking that shit out, and you gotta give her credit for that. Like shout out to whoever. She was the one that had the footage as the Avengers came up on the dock and they was walking up and pulling motherfuckers off the boat. She had all that, and her footage was amazing.
Yes.
Shout out to the old head that grabbed the white boy by the neck to start the jump, because that shit reminded me of some shit like you was talking around your dad too much, and he, oh shit, damn, dad, like no, like you say, damn, that man hit up so fast. That shit was like I thought I was watching a Mortal Kombat preview. Like he was like that shit was ugly, bro. Bad. That whole situation was just crazy, man. It is definitely one of the funniest internet moments ever. But I love that we've literally turned it into a national black holiday. That's the best part of it. Nothing else is better.
Every voice,
every cheer and swing.
Till earth and heaven.
Listen, till somebody bell ring.
Yo. That shit.
Listen, it got so bad. My wife was like, it was a Caucasian man on the porch next to us, and we were sitting outside. He was standing up. We had the chairs, right? She was like, I don't want to give him a chair because I don't want to trigger him. He said this. And it was the funniest thing. I was like, damn. I said, you gotta let me ask him, hey, my man.
Yo.
I don't know you don't know me, but you look like your feet tied. I got some folding chairs. I'll sit in here, I'll turn my back. You go ahead and take it.
I don't want to tempt you.
Because we got more folding chairs and we
got more where that came from, shit.
We don't run out of folding chairs, nigga.
We duel out this bitch.
That's the rules, nigga.
Yo, can you imagine? Can you imagine two motherfuckers with folding chairs actually fighting against each other?
Listen, that's kind
that shit turns into Highlander.
Yeah.
Yo, Highlander is insanity.
That's $1 million idea, Left. $1 million idea.
And yo, let's film that shit.
Let's go.
Yo, I love that. That's fire.
The start of my acting career.
Hell yeah.
That's a wild ass debut. What was your debut? The Highlander chair, John. You ain't see it, nigga? Hold up, let me pull it up for you. If these niggas can make Tubi movies, we can make a movie. Like, I ain't even gonna hold you.
Absolutely.
Some of the shit I see on that, John.
It's because the bar is set low, and Tubi is actually really genius for that because they get free advertisement. The more people talk about it, the more people want to be on it. You know what I mean? Like, people are like, oh, I can do better. Yeah, show me. Get on here. The entry bar is really low. I can put this on Tubi right now. The bar of entry is really low. And it's that way on purpose.
Right. It is. It absolutely is.
Yes.
It is not an accident.
It is not. Free promotion is like the best promotion, especially with social media. That's what happened with the chicken sandwiches. That's what happened with the C19 stuff.
Listen. Don't put the chicken sandwiches in there because that's what started COVID.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Come on, conspiracy theory, man. We're not doing that.
We're not doing that.
Popeye's chicken sandwich is where COVID started from because everybody was in line for them sandwiches.
It's Mary J. Blige fault.
No.
Mary J. Blige
black community.
No, Mike. I'm not. No, Michael. I'm not letting you do that shit. No. I ain't never called you Michael a day in your fucking life. We're not doing chicken sandwiches caused COVID. You're not going to have nobody say these niggas on the Literally Think podcast are saying chicken sandwiches started COVID. We're not doing that shit.
Literally anything.
They're gonna be like, we're gonna call them the Literally Dickhead podcast. And that, like, you gonna have us getting cooked, bro. I'm not doing that. There ain't no sandwich cause no worldwide value. They don't even eat chickens in certain parts of the world.
Listen, yo, they already know. Like, you ain't gotta eat the chicken for you to get the COVID. You know what I mean? But enough people ate the chicken sandwiches that got the COVID from the chicken sandwiches, and then they called.
I'm Mary J. Blige for starting the whole thing.
No, let's get it crunk apart in this dancery.
Do you see disappointment on my face? Like,
He
I
got
love this nigga. Like, this is my brother. And he's on
What a
this thing that we created together talking absolute nonsense. I don't know what this
don't need no
I don't know what
toleration,
this shit even means.
toleration in this dancery.
Okay. Jesus Christ. Where the fuck is my drink?
It's good to be back.
Damn.
It feels so good to be back.
Oh my gosh.
All right. Well, that's been fun. It's let's do it. Let's how about this? 1 hour in Living Thing podcast for the people. Your boy KP, Rob Really Vanilli, Pastor Cavassier in the building. We are 1 hour in. We'll be with you for another half hour, 40 minutes or so. We covered a few things. I'm not doing a recap of all the topics. Go watch the shit. We're gonna keep it moving. I'm sorry, y'all. That's just this is where I am.
Alabama.
In my situation in life.
Go watch.
This is not because I don't love y'all. This is what I'm giving y'all the exact capacity that I have to spare and not a drop more. Respectfully. So that's where we are. Y'all know where I'm going now. I got two really good Twitter ones.
Yes.
This first one is just okay. So there is a Twitter page, and there are several different Twitter pages, but this is just one that I happen to follow that I see sometimes. And actually, I'm lying. I don't follow it. I just know enough people who do follow it that it comes up in my feed enough. The algorithms me enough to see her posts. Her name is Ask Aubrey, and people send her questions, and she has a segment called "Am I the Asshole?"
Ask Aubrey.
Yeah, ask, not ass. I'm sorry. I didn't enunciate properly. ASK Aubrey. Ask.
You were talking about Twitter, and
I know. That's why I need. No, that is not me being like I'm dead ass serious. My bad for not clarifying because Twitter's a wasteland, and I could be.
But he's talking about dead ass like ASS.
Yeah. Okay. So, Ask Aubrey. There we go. So again, the name of the thing that happens is called "Am I the Asshole?" People send her questions, and she posts the question, and people chime in as to whether or not that person is the asshole in the situation. This particular one, just I don't know. I'm gonna read it to y'all, and I'm gonna get y'all just cold reaction on how you feel about it. I know how I felt about it. I've surveyed the comments and asked a few people, so we'll see. So here it is. 34-year-old male has celebrated a birthday. He has a girlfriend. His girlfriend offers to bake him a cake. And asks what kind of cake he would like. He says he wants a devil's food cake. Chocolate cake, chocolate icing. Nothing fancy. He says she's usually a great baker. I guess she thought that wasn't sophisticated. She baked me a chocolate cake with vanilla icing between the two layers of cake and surrounded the outside with chocolate frosting. The cake was fine, but I was disappointed because it wasn't what I wanted. She must have noticed that I was disappointed and didn't ask me. So I was honest with her when she asked. I told her I was disappointed. You asked what kind of cake I wanted, and it wasn't the cake that you said that I told you I wanted. If I wanted vanilla, I would have asked for vanilla. I didn't make a scene. I didn't pout, but she asked, and I was honest. I even ate most of the cake. She got upset with me and said, "I've made vanilla cake before, and you liked it." I pointed out that I don't have a problem with vanilla, but it's not what I asked for, and it's not what I wanted for my birthday. She said her feelings was hurt. She pulled, "I'm not going to make you any cake next year." To which I replied, "I will order my own and get my money back if I do not like it and I don't want it." Apparently, that was the last straw. She asked me to leave. Texted me that I embarrassed her in front of the kids. Won't reply to her messages. I think birthdays are important things, and I feel like it was important to be honest when she asked me. I didn't lie. My friend told me I should have just been grateful that she made me a cake at all, especially one that I've eaten before. Did I overreact? I don't feel like I did. Can I get a second opinion? Am I the asshole here? That is the full story. Now, I know how I feel about it because I've digested the story and already went through a whole bunch of things. Off rip, first listen. Rob, what's your thought on that?
I want what I asked for because I'm the type of person that gives what people ask for. So I want what I asked for. If you put vanilla fucking icing in between my chocolate cake and it's surrounded by chocolate icing, first of all, you're deceiving.
Because I think I got all chocolate, then I cut it, and you got this white shit inside my cake.
First of all, that's deceit, bitch. That's the first straw.
So you a liar. That's what you're telling me.
That's what it is. I don't like that. Because that's ugly. That's not godlike. That's ugly. I don't like that. You lied to me. That's deceit. I don't like that. We're not having that.
And the Lord.
Yeah, right.
On today.
Lord today.
Shit. So yeah, no. I think he was right.
Left. I already. Go ahead, Left. I'll let you get your shit off. Left.
On today.
On today.
I just want to let y'all know on today.
Hello.
That shit ain't had nothing to do with cake.
It is.
See, Mike always trying to find the layer. I wanted him to tell me how he felt about the situation. Now he about to tell me what the real is. All right, I'm listening, Left. You got me.
That shit ain't had nothing to do with cake. We talking about chocolate and vanilla.
Hello.
Talking about chocolate and vanilla.
Put your cash app on the screen so we can pay these tithes.
Yeah.
Shout out to Dr. Umar Johnson. My brother.
Preaching.
Hello.
We talking about chocolate and vanilla.
And vanilla.
Now,
take your time, Pastor.
Take your time.
Now, my members of the congregation.
Well,
he said that he wanted a devil's food cake. Now, what I am taking from what the brother said is that he wanted his woman to be devilish that night.
Yeah.
He was not looking for the vanilla situations to happen in the bedroom that night.
Hello.
There is no room for the sprinkles of vanilla when I asked you to be a devil.
Holy shit.
Will protect you.
You really could have been a pastor. This almost makes sense. I hate how much sense this makes. Oh my God, my chest is hurting. Why does this make sense? Go ahead, man. I'm sorry. I'm fucking amazed right now. You really brought that around.
I'm going to let that breathe for a second. It was this man's date of his birth. He didn't need you to give him the everyday, regular schmegular, run of the mill.
Right. He was anti-vanilla.
He did not want that. He wanted you to be a devil. And being that this is your man, the man you profess to love, you have children by this man. So therefore, that means that you have gone all the way with this man.
Hello.
You were supposed to be devilish. Horns. I need you to do what you are supposed to do when the man asked of you the things that he asked of you.
Well,
now,
Pastor. Yeah.
It could have been you be all chocolate when he asked for you to be all chocolate.
Hello.
That don't mean you have to do anything that is out of the realm of possibility of what you could possibly give. You did not ask for you to bring another cake. He did not ask for another cake. He asked for you to be the cake that gives everything that he needs in this moment.
Pastor
And
preaching
you,
on this Thursday night.
young lady, you failed.
The pastor is preaching Thursday night.
You failed, my dear.
If you happen to catch this on any of our streaming platforms that don't include video, the wardrobe change takes place at about 1 minute, 1 hour, 9 minutes. It's insane. You should see it.
Brother,
That's all I really can say about it.
Brother Rob, I see that you are touched by the sermon that I am speaking. But what I will say before I close,
Take your time, Pastor.
understand
Yes.
that in the days that we are living in today,
Today. Yes, Pastor. I'm with you. Pastor.
Preach.
thou shalt take care of the needs of thine spouse.
Hello.
Thine spouse will take care of you. The doors of the church are now open. Amen.
The doors of the church are now open is one of the wildest closes that you can have for something like that. Like, what, yo? Not you specifically, but that's really how some pastors in the doors of the church are now open. Like, run while you can. That's what that sounds like to me. That sounds like that shit. I don't know. That shit frightens me. The doors of the church are now open. Sounds like you gotta be 10 minutes, my nigga. And shit gonna get ugly after that. You might want to get going.
Right.
The doors of the church are now open. What's funny is the pastor will do all that, talk to you for all that time, and then be like, "Give me $10." That's like, don't get it twisted. I don't knock nobody for what they do or how they roll, but sir,
And that's the reason why the doors of the church are now open. We need that money.
This nigga got a velvet polo room.
What I think about Jesus, what it does for me, what I think about Jesus, set me free. I can dance all night.
Yo, if you believe in hell, pray for us because we on the way. Sure. Woo, damn, that was funny. No, man, but my whole thing is, I am not a fan of. First off, I love my birthday. I love to be celebrated. My day is my day. I do take it personal. I do make it a big thing because it's me. I've made it another year. I can't speak for nobody else, but as a black man, every year I survive, I won, nigga. Like I am changing statistical odds with every single breath I breathe past this age of whatever the number is we've been dying at lately. I don't even know right now, but I'm past it and I'm still breathing. So whatever that number is, I'm already on the other side. So because of that, I'm going to celebrate my birthday. I don't get this thing of ask me what I want. I tell you exactly what I want. What I want is clearly within your capability because you almost did it, but yet you decide to do something different than what you asked me if I wanted.
Don't razzle when you supposed to dazzle.
Listen, if your goal was to do something special that you thought was high end, or you should have just done it. And then I would have been like, oh shit, you made the cake. Oh, this cake good as shit. Because again, I'd have been great with it. Because you didn't say what kind of cake do you want. Simple as that. That was the mistake. But my issue was not even that. My issue was going in the comments on Twitter and seeing it, right? And people were really telling this man he was a spoiled baby and he should have just been grateful. And I hope she break up with you. And like just all sorts of ridiculous vitriol. SAT word if you want to rock with that one day. Just unnecessary, like negative emotion towards this man because she asked him a question and didn't do what he asked.
Yo, and it's crazy because I promise you I can relate to this shit. I can relate on the deepest motherfucking level. Ivory, I'm sorry for this, but I gotta tell the story.
Oh shit!
You ain't have to say her name. You could have just said my ex-wife.
Look.
Damn.
Okay, so don't
we really miss Hood because now you the open cases nigga now. You taking his job.
And it's crazy because this is my dog. I love her to death. This is my homie now. Like, we not together no more. We great. We in a great space. We take care of our kids back and forth. The co-parenting thing is great. But, nigga.
In this moment. Right, I got you.
Look. So, she asked me what I wanted for Christmas. I want a model airplane that I can fly.
Okay.
I'm a nerd. At the end of the day, I'm a motherfucking nerd. At the time, I'm working for the park. I keep coming around in the park and I keep running across these dudes who they flying their airplanes and shit. They having a good old time. They like, yo, we gonna teach you how to fly your fucking plane. Just get you a plane, bring it out. We gonna do our thing. Cool. I'm on some shit like, let me tell her what I want so that way you've played the part and me having some fucking fun out here. Babe, I want a model airplane that I can fly. You're not gonna fly it. You believe that shit. Like, cause I got a model airplane in the garage that I ain't put together yet, but I ain't got nowhere to put it at once I put it together.
Yeah.
So, all right. Year 1 goes by. I don't get it. Year 2 goes by. I don't get it. Year 3 comes. I can't even remember what the gifts was, whatever. And she looked at me like, what's wrong? Because I asked you for something specific 3 years running. I still ain't get this one thing that I asked for 3 years running. Well, you wasn't that. No, I asked for this. The fuck you want me to do? It don't make me love you no less, but I asked for this. Give me what I asked for.
That nigga sound like he was entering a wrestling promotion.
Right.
Yeah, sucker.
And at the end of it,
I was
supposed to what you asked for.
Look, I was supposed to slide.
That's what that nigga. That was a Macho Man preview. That was wild.
I was supposed to slide out the screen like,
let me tell you what Linda didn't give me 3 years running.
No, listen.
Listen here, Gene.
My whole thing with that is, like you said, like if you, God bless her heart. When I ask for shit, because I don't ask for shit often. If I ask for something from my wife specifically, I'm gonna get that shit, unless it's some wild reason why it's like extraordinarily unaffordable, or if it's a pair of sneaks that we just don't happen to hit on because I don't want to pay more than retail, shit like that. There are nuances, but again, I might ask for some shit twice a year. Like, so yeah, if I say something specific, she gonna do it. But also, if my wife asks me, what do you want specifically? And I respond in whatever kind it is, and she says, okay, she's going to do whatever it was I asked. The same for me. Don't ask a person a question and not have the intention of following through. That's just not good practice in anything. A friendship, a relationship, work. Like, it's just not a good, you just don't do it. Don't ask me shit about shit you don't want to do. That's the dumbest shit I ever heard in my life. And it makes me mad that people would say that, oh, she didn't have to bake him a cake at all. You're right. I agree. But that he's still right, though. She didn't have to do anything. And he never asked her to. And that's my problem. Not the fact that, like, I get it. Maybe he could have just, like, played it off her. But that leads to a deeper problem and a bigger issue. Because y'all love settling. Y'all love taking and accepting shit that y'all don't really want for the sake of being nice and making other people feel bad at the expense of you feeling like shit. Why is that okay? That's not okay. That's not cool. You gonna make another motherfucker feel better about themselves because you don't want them to feel bad in the moment, even though they disappointed you.
Mm-hmm.
You sound goofy as shit right now. What? Like, and I'm not, and this pastor's preaching on the corner of the church, so I'm talking crazy. Like, like y'all wilding with that shit. Like, to support somebody simply saying, even though you asked me, even though I said, even though you could, it's still okay. No, it's not okay. It's not the fuck okay.
It's not the fuck okay.
It's just not. Like, because again, that's just that is and this is my therapy talking now on some real shit.
Hello.
That is a classic case of just not having enough self-worth to stand up for yourself in a situation. You have every right to be disappointed. That doesn't make you a bad person. It doesn't make you evil or wrong or mean. It doesn't mean you don't love that person any less or that you don't appreciate them. You wanted what you wanted, and you're allowed to fucking do that. And people who love you will get it. People who really give a fuck about you will get it. Stop settling for shit, y'all. That's weird. That's the biggest part of that whole thing. Stop settling for shit.
Listen, like, you come to the Literally Anything podcast, you're going to get some church, you're going to get some therapy.
Like, you know, these are just the things that I go, through in my mind. It's a wild ride sometimes. I can't share it all. But when I get it together, it can be coherent pieces. I promise it can. But no, like I said, this was really, really wild. It was super wild because the chick whose page it is, Ask Aubrey, she was like, he's a child and I hope she breaks up with him. And everybody flamed her. Like, it was so bad that even like the man-hating women were commenting like, you're making me agree with a man and it's paining me. Like, damn. Like, damn, sis. What them niggas do to you?
Who hurt you, sis?
She got the 50 Cent going, why they say fuck me for? Like, why they say fuck me? I ain't even had to do with it. Yeah, like, I don't know. But it was definitely weird, man. It was weird as shit. You niggas gotta relax a little bit. Let's see. I got one more from Twitter just for fun. Let me pull this one up. Hold up, because my Google be like, you took too long, so now I'm gonna wait. Oh, this is such an interesting John. One of my newer follows, but definitely one of my favorite ones, at Miss Sassbox. Her handle is Sassington MD. She has really, really good, really, really good content. The tweet is, having a fat husband does not get you the scrutiny that having a fat wife does. And man, when I tell you,
whoa,
having a fat husband does not earn you the same scrutiny that having a fat wife does. And somebody made a comment in that post that was really, really interesting. And it said, look at TV dads.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Carl Winslow.
Hello.
Peter Griffin.
Hello.
Uncle Phil.
The boy from Roseanne.
Homer Simpson. We can do this all day. It's a lot of fat TV dads. It's a standard. It's a thing. The fat dad is okay. Damn. Where have we seen the fat mom before, other than Roseanne?
She ain't even on the show for some bullshit.
Yeah,
shit. Harriet wasn't like.
Harriet wasn't fat. She wasn't fat. She wasn't even borderline BB. She
borderline BB.
We be changing the game over here, right?
My girl, Miss Pat.
Yeah, yeah.
I love me some Miss Pat though.
Yeah, she's
My
hilarious.
baby right there. I fucks with Miss Pat.
Yeah.
We talking like so far we got 2 out of 6,000. We came up with 10 fat niggas in 30 seconds.
Nigga Thea, Florida Evans.
Florida Evans wasn't no big girl. Cut it
Damn,
down.
damn.
Florida Evans wasn't skinny.
Florida Evans wasn't
big
fat.
ass head.
Wheezy.
Weezy wasn't fat.
Weezy wasn't fat. Weezy was short.
Yeah.
Weezy was 4'11", because Sherman Hemsley was 5'1", and he was taller than
Come on, George.
Rich McCall and their mom was a big girl on No Roger, No Rerun, No Rant. What's happening?
Oh.
Yeah.
But I feel like the only big moms is black moms as we sit here and go through it. So what's that? See, we peeling the layers back, nigga. We peeling back the layers.
Onion. The onion.
Hello.
No, but having a fat husband does not get you the scrutiny. Does having a fat wife get you scrutiny? That's the question. That's what I wanted to do. Like, is there scrutiny behind that? Is there something that I'm missing?
I mean,
like, if you know a homie or a friend that just got a big ass wife, do you every time you think about the fact that he fuck with her, be like, damn, that girl big as a motherfucker? Like,
being that me personally, I know that I'm at least like I'm the resident BBW lover. You know what I mean,
The resident BBW lover.
I don't know if anybody else is on the same train I'm on, but hey, listen, you gotta be too something to do something though.
That's universal law. You gotta be too something to do something. That's why I'm trying to figure where the scrutiny's coming in, because I know a lot of niggas that subscribe to that. A gang of niggas that subscribe. Like I know plenty of people that live by that creed. I know a nigga that got it on the t-shirt. I'm like,
yo, and like
it's really that real for niggas. Like you got. So where's that scrutiny coming from?
Like as if you thin, you can't win with me. Like I don't like them little itty bitty motherfucking. Like, don't get me wrong, you can get some pipe, but you can't spend a night.
Wow.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Damn, I would dick you down and put you in this Uber because you only weigh 165 pounds. You gotta go home.
I talk heavy.
Oh.
Literally.
Hello.
Literally anything podcast.
Hello.
Yes.
That is high class insanity. At its finest level. That is the caviar of insanity.
That's rich rhetoric right there, nigga. That's rich rhetoric.
It's an art.
Like I get it.
Yeah.
I get what they saying, but what you gotta take into account is the female's word ends up being bond more than anything else. So if a woman say that motherfuckers is being like that, big women are being scrutinized, that means that big women are being scrutinized because a woman said it.
A woman said it. Yeah, there we go. I like that.
And that's just what it is. Like, and at the end of the day, men are going to follow that lead because niggas want pussy.
It's always a bitch. I'm sorry. I'm saying that not out of spite or meanness. Like when me and my wife are like watching television or a movie or whatever, the news, every time something happens, I say calmly, like at regular tone, it's always a bitch. Now, most times I say it as the plot is unfolding. Sometimes I'll say it before we even know that it was actually a bitch at the precipice of the situation. Because guess what? It's always a bitch. Now, when I say that, that is not a negative, disparaging comment towards women. That is not what that is. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that somehow or another, a person trying to please a woman, trying to impress a woman, trying to win over a woman, made a decision that caused a conflict, it's always always a bitch. This is that simple. Simple as that. Some Negro, hey man, I love that girl, but she only like rich niggas, and I don't got no way to get rich. So I'ma rob niggas and get rich. Now he done knocked 3 niggas upside the head, ran in the stash house, and he got the whole hood looking for him because he wanted to buy a house in the suburbs to impress your ugly ass. Meanwhile, you don't even know that nigga exists.
She still don't want to be with that nigga.
And you still not gonna be with him. But such is life. It is what it is. Absolutely is what it is.
Complete balderdash.
I mean, like I said, it is the root of everybody's problem, though. Like, I am a firm believer that if women didn't exist, it would be a bunch of no haircut having Neanderthal chilling ass niggas running around doing nothing. Like, we
look at
like,
my hair right now, son.
Like, what are y'all? What are we doing this for? Like, for who? Men get dressed for women. Women get dressed for other women.
Men smell good for women.
True indeed. But again, the cologne industry doesn't exist if women don't. Women would still wear perfume if they didn't have us to worry about. Want me to tell you why? Because they'd be worried about what another bitch think. Oh, she smell better than me. I gotta get some new shit.
She smells less fishy than I do. I gotta.
Yo,
women are more competitive than men, and people don't even see it.
That's true. I believe that.
Yo,
they're way more competitive than we are.
It's funny because people don't even realize that the reason that the cologne industry came about is because motherfuckers like people back in medieval days or whatnot, the European
cologne lesson with Colonel Cologne, Michael.
They didn't wash their ass. So they used to just throw cologne and perfume on themselves so that they wouldn't smell as
D. Cologne over dirt.
Dirt. Yeah,
we had a nigga in school who used to call that. This nigga used to be the most stank smell good nigga you ever had. like on God, bro. He was really low, like high key, the most stank smell good nigga you ever see.
That ain't the juxtaposed phrase I've heard.
Yeah, that's some jumbo shrimp shit. It's really wild to say that all at one time. Like, bro, but like real shit, this nigga would smell like Polo Sport and ass one day, and then like Fahrenheit and underarms the next day. But like the most stank smell good nigga you ever met in your life. It was
the fact that nigga was wearing Fahrenheit.
Stank smell good.
Mind you, I don't got Fahrenheit in my collection. I need to add it just for the fact that it's Fahrenheit.
Fahrenheit is a classic, bro.
Yeah,
that's a classic cologne. You get you some of that, you always gonna get a reaction out of that. It's a classic.
I'm gonna get some Fahrenheit so I could get me some vintage vagina.
Vintage.
You mean like Triangle Bush vintage, or just like
Triangle Bush vintage?
I mean,
wow.
I'm just trying to make sure I understand what direction we headed.
I mean, she gonna have gray hair regardless. I mean, I'm at the age, nigga. I got gray hair. Look at this shit.
Triangle Bush.
Yo, I'm mad that I took you here. I'm sorry. You went somewhere, and that's my fault. I apologize. That nigga looked traumatized. Like,
it makes so much sense.
80s porn.
yeah, it makes so much sense. It makes
like, you know how I know it was a 70s porno? Because his dick got sideburns. Yo, Adam Sandler is my fucking hero for that.
Yo, that's a classic one. Yeah, no, Sandler's wild for that.
Yo. Literally anything podcast
for motherfucking people. Yeah, man.
Hour and 35 minutes in. Myself, Pastor Cavassier, KP, and Rob Really Vanilli.
Girl, you know it's true.
Ooh, want you.
Them niggas used to be doing this shit. Like,
hi, I'm Millie, and I'm Vanilla. No, I want to be Vanilla. You always get to be Vanilla.
Living Color was.
They was on point. Way before anybody knew, they was. Yeah, we got this one.
Like I said, I say Chappelle Show's the greatest, but with a great nod of respect to that show as well.
Absolutely.
Because like Keenan crawls so Dave could walk. If as Hood likes to say, that's one of his favorite ones. All right, so we done laughing at Twitter for a second. We got a few minutes left. We're gonna get into closing thoughts in a second. Couple little housekeeping notes. I do believe we'll be on air next week. I'm trying to see. We'll see. The following Thursday is my birthday. We will be broadcasting. I don't know from where. I'm gonna try and get a live show if I can, like a live feed from somewhere. If I can do that, I have to see how the camera work situation is gonna work out. I'm not really in the heavy editing. I like to give y'all the raw dog straight. So if I can get a clean feed from somewhere, thank you, sir. Pause. You're right. I like. Damn, that was crazy. Anyway, not bad.
This is the triangle bush of
No, triangle bush is crazy. I'm sorry I put that on you, bro. I apologize. Like, I didn't mean to give you that thought process. He really was like this. I said that shit that nigga said. Whoa, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that to you. I apologize. My son's on Instagram. But hey, Bug, mind your goddamn business. That's not. We don't. I'll punch you in your head, nigga. Cut it up. No, it was bad though. That was bad. That was terrible. Woo. Man. Anyway, as I was saying though, because they had like an Eagles block party today, right? And I was thinking about trying something down there, but I thought about it too late. Also, I was worried about whether or not the background noise and the amount of that would mess with the feed and because we can't tell niggas to be quiet out there. We gotta find a quiet space but still be in a good spot. We'd have been working off hotspots and not real Wi-Fi. It just would have been crazy. So I'm gonna do a little bit of digging and try and see if I can get something. It might not be for my birthday, but Rob has kept saying we need to do one, and I agree with him. We need to do one, but we need to do it right and make sure it's done right. And I got a little bit of trepidation because I tried to do one before, and it just didn't go the way it was supposed to do. Like the audio of it turned out great. Shout out to Hood and his folks for that joint right there, Sound Camp and them. But I want to do it again. I'm not gonna let the fear of shit going wrong again stop me from stepping out and doing it again, especially because this time I feel like I'm working with the right people. So coming very, very soon, a live broadcast or a live show with a small audience. I can't say what the number's going to be, but I'm going to try and get us in front of a few people and really just get the feel for it, man. I see other podcasts doing it and making it happen. I think we have a good enough following. I'll find out once I start, and maybe that'll grow the following to what I want it to be. Maybe it won't, but I'll never know if I don't do the shit. And again, I like to say things here so I can be held accountable for those things. So that's the next step. That's definitely the next step. So wanted to say that. trying to think. Happy back to school to all the parents. Yeah, y'all get to send them back. I know y'all happy as hell. I, who is in education, am not happy because now I have to go back to being an actual adult and going to work every day. The past 6 weeks of my life have been quite relaxing and pleasant, and that's over now. So thank you to all of you who have had babies. You keep me employed, but yes, at the same time, fuck out of here. Respectfully, of course. I love y'all kids. I just hate that I gotta babysit them sons of guns when they start acting the way they act. But I love what I do and I have no complaints. We are about to get into closing thoughts. We'll do that right now. Pastor Gavassier, after delivering such a wonderful sermon today, first off, Pastor, thank you very much for blessing us with your presence. We always are happy to have you. What do you want to leave us with here on today?
On today, I will leave you with 2 fragrances.
Colonel Cologne, Pastor Gavassier. Your name is insanely out of control at this point.
Pastor with the pants, Pastor Gavassier. I mean, but all right. So this was my fragrance of the day. Cedrat Boisé by Mancera. I know it's backwards to y'all, whatnot, but
no, it's good.
Oh, it's good?
Yeah.
That is insanely difficult to say.
Cedrat Boisé?
Cedrat what?
Boisé.
Boisé. Okay.
That's rap Boise.
Yeah. It do look like Boise. Like, ain't that the team with the blue field and shit?
Boisé.
Yeah. Cedrat Boisé is a.
I was born in Idaho, but I moved to France. My name is Boisé.
Very
that's wild.
It's a heavy citrus fragrance, good fresh joint.
Right.
Me, I go nose blind on this real fast, but it carries for a good 8 hours. Like, it's a good fragrance. I got a couple compliments on it today. But this one right here,
this shit right here, nigga, cryptic kind of color, right?
Called Myself by YSL. YSL
don't miss. Scent wise, they don't miss, bro. Anything YSL, you good.
They got some shit. Like, I still like, it's still one fragrance from YSL that I need, like, not that I want, that I need. As
right.
You know,
need oxygen, nigga. It better be good.
No, it's called Tuxedo.
Hello.
Tuxedo by YSL. It's in a, that shit is like $245. It's like $245 for that fragrance. But when I got a sample of it, and it's amazing. Like, it puts this to shame, and this shit is good. Like, this shit. I was in the market. I was in a supermarket yesterday. I'm getting shit, and the lady behind the counter was like, "Oh, that's you." I was yeah, that is wonderful. I was like, "Well, thank you."
First off, this is yeah.
But
this shit going down the line is just,
yeah, but this is the newest joint from YSL. Yeah, it like, I don't know. I think I go nose blind to everything kind of fast now, unless it's like a real dense fragrance. But that one, by the time I had hit the market, I'd had it on for like 6 hours.
damn.
I'd had it on for like 6 hours, and she was like, "That smells good," and I was like a good 4 feet away from her. So, yeah,
that's a good jump. Okay.
Pastor, are you a nigga that sprays it directly on your flesh, or you spray it on your clothes, or you missed it and walk into it? So you're not light skinned, so I don't think you missed it and walk into it.
Okay, the misting and walking into it, that shit never happens. It'll never happen. That's some old.
I almost choked on my motherfucking water. He said you're not light skinned, so I don't think you missed it walking to it.
That's not even light skin shit.
You not light skinned is
juvenile
crazy.
To be honest with you, that's juvenile shit.
Oh shit!
So, I ain't no pussy ass nigga. You understand? No, I hit pulse points.
Okay.
For me, it's pulse points. So, I do like when I get out the shower and I, get myself moisturized. I use Vaseline.
Direct the flesh. There we go.
Put Vaseline on. And I'm not talking about put Vaseline all over my body, but I put Vaseline on every point that I'm going to hit when it comes to cologne because it makes it last longer. So, like, if I'm gonna put it on my
got cologne tricks.
So if I'm gonna put it on my chest,
crazy.
If I'm gonna spray it on my chest, I'm gonna put some Vaseline on my chest. Both sides of my neck, bang bang.
Hey, wait a minute, bro. Wait a minute. Talk about. So you be greasing up like a wrestler to put cologne on my nigga? Like this is you sound. This nigga turned into Triple H to put cologne.
Nigga, I'm the excellence of execution.
Sorry, just playing it again.
So, but it's real shit.
And I'm laughing, I'm talking shit, but that's crazy that you even know that, bro. That's wild.
But that makes it last longer. So for me, the places that I normally spray at is I spray my forearms, inside of my forearms. So I would, put a little bit of Vaseline on my forearms. I spray there. I spray both sides of my neck and I spray the back of my neck because I want to leave a scent trail. So when I walk, I want it.
This nigga is setting a
wait. All right, hold on. Because I'm a deodorant guy, so I don't like spray nothing except for that. But when you do the Vaseline, do you spray it and seal it with the Vaseline, or do you Vaseline and then spray it?
I Vaseline then spray it.
Hello, I'm learning something.
Yeah,
I'm picking up what you're putting down. Continue, sir.
So that's the move, and then like I say, it lasts longer. And it ain't like you sitting up here taking a whole big ass glop of fucking Vaseline.
That is not a unit of measurement, my man.
For black people, it is. Every black person know what a glop is.
Right. You thing of milk and a glop.
Not no goddamn glop. I need a little bit.
Come on, man.
Every black person know what a glop is, nigga. A glop is a universal measure of niggas everywhere.
That's a glop. You gotta go.
Motherfucking glop. You get a glop with a spoon. Give me a glop of that jelly on this motherfucking toast right here. Like, yeah, I like a lot of jelly. Like a glop is a universal measure of African Americans.
Yo.
So yeah, that's my. And for me, I normally bang bang. Some days I might hit the back of my neck, and then my chest. So I probably hit myself with 5 to 6. Depending on the fragrance. If it's something that's like real heavy,
that shit count.
Yo.
Blah, 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 blah.
Hey, bro, so you see this T-shirt, right?
Yeah.
This is one of a pair. Mine says this. My wife says the very opposite. No chill. That is an example in real time of what I am speaking of.
Sis, I love you.
What the hell? Don't do that shit. I done got in trouble because this nigga used Vaseline with his cologne. Y'all niggas got to this is insanity.
You gonna get mad? Like, nigga, listen, I'm gonna tell you this because
I sweat like an escaped slave. I wouldn't dare put Vaseline on any day of the week in any spot for any reason. So I promise, I'm not telling you that shit don't work. I'm telling you that shit won't work for me. No, that shit, I'm not putting no Vaseline on.
Actually, it will work better for you because you sweat and you sweat off your fragrance. So
I sweat like a fucking escape
but
slave.
we don't need you sweating off your Versace blue jeans or your Jean Paul Gaultier.
Hello.
First off, those are classic fragrances.
I know who you are.
I don't have any of that in my collection currently, but if you know somebody who could get it, I still would love to find blue jeans. I just can't find it. I've replaced the Gaultier though, for sure. But either way, this nigga, I forgot you were the plug. So yeah, we'll get to that. Either way,
net.com, nigga.
Rob, really, Vanilli. Girl, you know it's true. Closing thought from you, good brother.
I just want to piggyback off of the good pastor. Wash your ass first. Before the Vaseline, for the spray, wash your ass first. That's it.
I'm mad that it's so disheartening that has to be said. How much that shit cost?
With the coupon code, $23.79.
Okay.
I mean, that makes sense. That sounds like a winner.
I can get it for you. I'm that guy.
My bro makes moves, man. My bro makes moves for sure. All right. Closing thought for me. Number one, shout out to all the Virgos. It's our season. I'm talking heavy all fucking month. 2 weeks from today, it's my motherfucking birthday. That's number one. Number two, I need y'all to grow the fuck up a little bit. And that's not because I don't understand or I don't get it. And what I'm referring to is this. I'll give a little bit more detail, not a whole lot of context, but it's just a gang of niggas that's my age that's trying to be 20-something on the internet, on apps with the pics and weird-ass posts and captions and listening to music that I know you don't really like. Like, I need y'all to chill. Like, I really need y'all to chill. It's like there's no medium, right? It's either you the full weird dickhead old head that still tell everybody that nobody ever spit a verse better than MC such and such from 87 back on the Boogie Down Uptown crew to the funk, whatever the fuck. Like, you know what I mean? And that's no disrespect to none of that shit. But you know what I'm saying. It's either that old nigga or the old nigga that you clearly know don't fuck with none of that shit that's telling you, you know what I mean?
I'm looking on my music app right now for the Boogie Down. Funk. Boogie Down, Uptown, Funk Down.
No, to the funk, nigga.
To the funk. I'm sorry. Uptown 2. Is it a number 2, Kev, or is it the word?
It's number 2, DA.
The funk.
Yo.
Uptown 2.
To the funk.
DA Funk. I'm looking for this group.
Oh, shit. Yeah, like, you know. Or something like that.
You 2 for 2, Kev.
But listen, man. Like I said, it's either them old niggas, the weird old niggas, or it's these old niggas that want to be young niggas. Like, you running around with tight ass jeans on and shit, wearing fake jewelry, listening to Dirt, driving Hellcats, and you 52, nigga. Like, sit down. Like, sit down, nigga. I don't understand why we can't have, like, balance with that shit, bro. Like, you're not supposed to wear skinnies at their age. Take them jeans off, my guy.
Listen,
them big dumbass Balenciaga shoes on your feet look retarded. Sit down.
Clean your tape decks.
You need the actual orthopedic shoe that shit look like, and you trying to look like your nephew. Sit down.
At your fucking age, nigga.
Like, I need y'all niggas to grow up a little bit. Like, it's really, really, really crazy, right?
to boogie down.
Get
Up
you a
down. Number 2.
Get you a nice brim. Get you a fucking trench coat. Get you some fucking Stacey Adams.
Stay on point like
Stacey Adams.
Yo.
Yo.
Adams.
Shout out to the Uptown Boogie Down.
Hold up.
To the
I,
funk.
I apologize for
The boogie
for the slander.
down. Uptown. Number 2. The funk.
I apologize for y'all for the slander to y'all. But I was trying to prove a point. I need niggas to relax, man. There is a middle ground for this, man. As fans of an art, there's a middle ground for this. We all love rap. We all love hip hop. We love the music. We love all the pieces of it. And those of us who have very strong opinions are entitled to our opinions. But don't be weird. Don't be weird. Also, don't use Vaseline if you sweat like runaway slaves.
Or whores in court.
Or whores in court. What else? I'm trying to think of some of the things
Like Amber Heard.
we've
My dog got stung by a bee. That's the best part of that shit, man.
Oh man, that is insanity. I appreciate y'all, man. I really do. I appreciate you, brothers, for always having my back with the situation. We always have a lot of fun, and I'm glad that y'all enjoy being a part of this situation. I appreciate each and every one of y'all out there, IG, Twitch, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, all of these places that we are right now. This is the Literary Thing podcast for the people. This is Thursday. We are done. That's 2 hours. We hope you had a little fun. We talked a little shit. And at this time, it's time to go home. We will see you next week. And yeah,